Breaking, Iran retaliating, and U.S. troops in the line of fire.
A driver rammed and beaten unconscious. Tonight, the hunt for the person responsible.
A woman attacked by a hippo, her run to recovery going through the mouse house.
It looks like a normal minivan until troopers haul out 12 kilos of coke.
And a massive 30-car pileup, and the sun is to blame.
Fox 35 NewsEdge at 11 starts now.
Breaking news right out of the gate on the NewsEdge at 11. This new video shows the moments when Iranian missiles hit American Iraqi military facilities. The attacks are in retaliation for the killing of Iran's top military leader last week. Good evening and welcome, everybody. I'm Charles Belay.
And I'm Luann Sorrell. Fox 35's Danielle Lama is live here in the studio tonight with the very latest. Danielle.
Luann and Charles, we're learning more about where those missiles are landing. Iran firing as many as 15 into Iraq, targeting U.S. troops. A U.S. military spokesman says 10 missiles hit Al-Assad Air Base, 1 hit a base in Erbil, and 4 didn't hit their targets. Now, all eyes are on how the U.S. responds. And tonight, Iran's foreign minister is calling the missile attack proportionate measures in self-defense. He also said the country does not want an escalation of war, but it will defend itself against any aggression. Live in the studio, Danielle Lama, Fox 35 News.
Danielle, thank you. President Trump sending this tweet out about the attacks just a short time ago saying, quote, "All is well. Missiles launched from Iran at 2 military bases located in Iraq. Assessment of casualties and damages taking place now. So far, so good. We have the most powerful and well-equipped military anywhere in the world by far. I will be making a statement tomorrow morning," end quote.
And of course, this is obviously a very fluid situation. If there are any developments overnight, we will have the latest on our website, fox35orlando.com. And you can also get the very latest on Good Day Orlando starting at 4 a.m.
We are also following more breaking news in Iran. State TV is now reporting a Ukrainian plane carrying 180 passengers and crew has crashed in Tehran. That crash was reportedly caused by mechanical issues. We are working to learn more information, and as soon as we get any, we will let you know it. Developing tonight, a horrific case of road rage on the 417. A man beaten unconscious and robbed, and the suspect still on the loose. Fox 35's Valerie Boy has the latest.
This just in, an arrest has been made in the first 2 murders of the new year in Orange County. Deputies say this man, Handel Newell, shot and killed 2 people at a New Year's party. He's been charged with first-degree murder.
A 6.4 magnitude quake rocking Puerto Rico. 1 person killed, at least 8 others hurt. That quake knocking out power to much of the island. This is the 2nd earthquake to hit Puerto Rico in 2 days. Many Puerto Ricans are fleeing to Florida tonight.
Fox 35's Heather Gustafson spoke to passengers as they arrived at OIA.
So tonight there were 3 flights coming into Orlando from San Juan, and we spoke to some of the passengers as they got off the plane. They said they were in that earthquake this morning, the 6.4 magnitude earthquake that happened when most of them were in bed sleeping this morning around 6 a.m. local time. They said they were terrified, they woke up shaking, and they were afraid to stay in their homes. Now, that area is under a state of emergency tonight, and as we said earlier, they are without power. Roads and stoplights are out, buildings damaged. Many of the schools and offices are closed, and some of the hospitals had to be evacuated. One hospital still working, but with limited resources.
My mom works at one of the private hospitals, and right now they're working with a generator, so they had to cancel a bunch of operations.
We felt it, and I couldn't believe that we felt it.
No power, no light, everything down.
It was like being in the middle of the ocean. It was really scary.
And this latest earthquake comes as a series. People who live on the island say that they've been having earthquakes that go back as far as December. Reporting in OIA tonight, Heather Gustafson, Fox 35 News.
We want to take a closer look at the earthquake that hit Puerto Rico.
Fox 35 Chief Meteorologist Glenn Richards is taking a look. Glenn?
Yeah, right now, again, it looks like the 6.4 magnitude earthquake, again, centered just to the south of Puerto Rico. Again, right now, anywhere from 6 miles to 7 miles below the ocean surface, down at the bottom of the Caribbean, 5 miles south of Indios, which is on the south end of Puerto Rico. They've already had about 30 aftershocks. They're expecting another 80 to 200 aftershocks of 3.0 magnitude or higher. So they're not done with the system just yet. For us, we have a cold front that has now moved on through. We'll talk much more about the chill here in Central Florida next.
Glenn, thank you. It's time now for your 6 in 60.
6 counties in 60 seconds, and we start in Orange County tonight. Fox 35 was there as a man accused of animal cruelty bonds out of jail. Orange County deputies say Kelvin Colon is caught on video tossing a cat across a parking lot by its tail.
Lee County now, a man accused of impersonating a deputy breaking into a woman's home. Investigators say while inside, Jared Haney shot the woman's dog and stole her jewelry.
Seminole County, a man charged as an accessory in a murder over a PlayStation pleading guilty. Ian McClurg agreeing to testify against the man accused of stabbing the victim. McClurg will spend 10 years in prison.
Osceola, 2 dead rats put in a box outside Kissimmee City Hall. That building had to be evacuated. Police questioning a person of interest.
Sumter, troopers seizing 12 kilos of cocaine during a traffic stop. Officials say the drugs are worth $1.2 million on the street. The suspect charged with trafficking coke.
Volusia, whale watchers flocking to our beaches. People hoping to see endangered North Atlantic right whales. Experts say the annual whale migration just started, so your odds of seeing a whale are going up. Macy's closing another store here in Central Florida.
But another former store is getting new life. Fox 35's Samantha Sosa reports.
An impeachment trial is still looming in the Senate, and it looks like one big hurdle has been cleared.
It's time to go everywhere at 11. Republicans in Congress say they have enough votes to set the rules of impeachment without input from Democrats. Senate Leader Mitch McConnell favors the model used in the Bill Clinton impeachment trial, which says a decision on witnesses will come after opening statements. However, a trial cannot start until House Speaker Nancy Pelosi sends the articles to Senate, which she has not done yet.
2 kids recovering tonight after getting shot while throwing snowballs. Milwaukee police say the kids were throwing them at passing cars when one of the drivers opened fire. The kids are expected to survive, but that driver took off.
Cooler weather and some scattered showers helping firefighters in Australia, but there are still more than 100 fires still burning out of control. Several countries have sent personnel and supplies to give Australian firefighters a break, including the United States.
A 30-car pileup in Maine. Check it out. Officials believe the chain reaction crash was caused not by snow and ice, but blinding sunlight. One person flown to the hospital. That interstate shut down for several hours while crews cleaned up the wreckage.
Coming up on Fox 35 News, a woman attacked by a hippo more than a year ago.
She's still on the mend, but her road to recovery is now going to run through Disney World.
Plus, a Halloween holiday could become a reality here in Florida. A new bill wants to give kids the day off after going trick-or-treating.
Fox 35 News app is driven by Toyota of Orlando and Toyota of Claremont.
New tonight, she survived a horrific hippo attack.
And now her road to recovery is about to run through Disney World. Fox 35's Josh Cassio has the story. You know, Luann, it is rough to be young, isn't it? Because now there's a new push to make Halloween easier on kids.
Leave the kids alone. A state lawmaker says kids should not have to go to school the day after Halloween. The lawmaker from Miami filing a bill that would require school districts to make November 1st a school holiday. The only exception would be if Halloween falls on a Friday or a Saturday. But some parents say this is unnecessary and education should really come first.
If kids can't go to school the next morning because of the sugar rush, then take out Halloween. Don't celebrate Halloween.
I like your idea better. Just make Halloween on a Saturday and then problem solved.
I agree.
Yeah. If this bill passes, however, it would go into effect July 1st. But keep in mind that this year, Halloween falls on a Saturday.
Now, your Fox 35 Weather Authority with Chief Meteorologist Glenn Richards.
All right, should be fun. It looks like for us, pretty fun weather here. It looks like as we approach the weekend, we're going to warm up. We're going back into the 80s, even though right now we're still dealing with another cold front. We're just getting a little grazing push of that chilly air up to the north. Again, temperatures up across Georgia and the Carolinas. It's not cold enough to support snow, but they just had a cold rain today. Right now, drier air starting to move on in it. It looks like that front is all the way down to Lake Okeechobee. You can see on the latest satellite picture, the winds will be very light out of the north first thing tomorrow morning. This will be at about 7 a.m. Back to clear blue skies. Beautiful weather expected as we go through the day. Breeze starts to come in a little bit off of the ocean. That'll produce, again, just a few afternoon clouds, but for the most part, overall, mainly sunny conditions as we go through the next several days, and then the winds pick up. It looks like as that moisture increases coming in off of the Atlantic, we're expecting to see overnight lows go up, and also we will start to throw in at least a little sliver of a chance for a little sprinkle near the coastline. But overall, up and down we go. Again, it's very normal in the month of January. We get these fronts. They come on through, and really this year has been definitely living up to that roller coaster ride. Breezy and milder weather developing as we get into the latter part of the week. High pressure is going to be building again, so the winds will be increasing. The winds eventually will turn southerly as we get into Saturday. Into the 80s we go. The next big storm, there it is, and then there it goes. So it leaves us, does not produce a cold front. Instead, we get a warm front, and with that, chance for a few showers, and we get warmer. Right now, Fox 35 Guardian radar currently is rain-free. Beautiful night tonight. Again, definitely a little bit on the cooler side tonight, back down into the mid to upper 40s. Tomorrow, a cool day with a high of only 69. Thursday, we're up to 73, and then here come those 80s starting up on Saturday right into next week.
Glenn, thank you, sir. Fox 35 Sports Zone up next.
Sports anchor Adam Shatoff is here with a busy day for the Magic, huh, Adam?
Yeah, you know, Luann, it's not often that the Magic get a home practice day in between games. They were coming off a big win last night. Orlando took advantage of the time to work, and the day then continued at one local children's hospital, too. The Gators hit the road tonight for another SEC matchup, looking to keep up their momentum from their big double OT win last time out. And the Pride, they've hired themselves a new vice president who has a lot of experience with the NWSL. I've got that and more. Sports Zone is next.
Fox 35, your home for Super Bowl 54. Bob Fryer and Amy Caulfield, tomorrow on Good Day Orlando.
Well, guess who moved up to 7th place in the Eastern Conference standings? The Magic got a big win over the Nets last night to jump Brooklyn in the standings, and then had a very busy day both on and off the court today. Sports anchor Evan Fitzgerald has more. The Pride have a new executive vice president. Quick timeout, but still to come. The Pride have a new boss, and let's just say she's got a ton of experience with the NWSL, plus an inspiring shout-out from an NFL player who at one point was homeless, but today made one of his childhood dreams come true. You're watching the Fox 35 Sports Zone, sponsored by Lexus of Winter Park. Tonight's shout-out goes to Raiders rookie running back and leading candidate for Offensive Rookie of the Year, Josh Jacobs. He grew up in a tough situation in Oklahoma. At one point, he and his 4 siblings were homeless, living in a car with their dad, Marty. There's Marty there. Well, today, Jacobs bought his dad a house. The former Alabama standout says that sleeping in the car helped mold him into the man he is today, and that he was so happy to do this for his father. Jacob says he worked hard and spoke all of his success into existence. Thanks for watching the Fox 35 Sports Zone. For more local sports news, you can follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/Adam Shatoff, Fox 35, or on Twitter at Fox 35 Adam. Bye.